Hello, everyone. Well. Here we are. About to finish Kingdom Come, huh? About coming in the Kingdom in the coming. 2, 1, 3, 4. Doing it all. Doing it all for the Kingdom. Doing it all for the coming. Doing it all for the Kingdom that's coming. Hello, Reba. Everything's good. How about you? How's everything with you? You missed Hans and Henry going at it yesterday. And the end of the siege? Look, we have fixed it. We have solved the siege. The siege of Suchdal Castle. It's done. Saved everyone.
You were in command. I'd have lost everything.
Almost everyone.
Well, without me, your fortress wouldn't be in ruins. For the last months, I looked after.
That's just sleeping people. Okay.
It was just a matter of time.
Oh yeah, the VOD's here, and I'll put them all on YouTube eventually. But now I wanted to sneak in on Hans and Hanush. They're gonna go talk. They're gonna go talk, but I wanna sneak it. Hello, Pingot. Oh, can't loot this guy. These two are gonna speak, but I wanna hear them. I wanna listen to them. They're gonna talk about something. They specifically told me not to. It's a lot of men.
So all we achieved means nothing. You're going to keep treating me like a child.
It means a lot.
You can hear them, right?
Proud of you. But as your guardian, someone who's supposed to stand in for your father, I have to think of your future.
My future?
Let me try and lower the music.
And my future is marriage to some woman I don't know.
Here we go.
Not just some woman. She's from a noble family, powerful and rich. I couldn't find you a better match if I tried. If your father were alive, he'd want exactly the same as me.
How can you know that?
Because I knew him. And because he wasn't a fool. Sakra.
So, to you, I'm a fool. Am I? I'm a fool because I don't want to marry someone I've never even seen.
That's the way of the world. Being born with noble blood means you have certain duties.
Duties? Like what?
Like not marrying the first slut who opens her legs for you. Like building up your family's wealth. Like understanding that marriage is politics.
Politics?
Yes, politics. You will marry Yitka of Kunstadt, just as I've arranged with Boschek.
But he's only her uncle. What if her father's against it?
Old Herod would be mad to refuse and go against Boschek.
Did nobles get this angry about marriage? I guess they might have, you know. Not that we would know. Most of these things don't usually get talked about in the sources, but they certainly would have. For a very long time, the church insists that you have to give consent to be able to get married, which is a way of telling nobles that they can't just kidnap women, essentially. So a woman has to agree to get married, or, well, you know, her parents have to agree that she gets married, her dad, or her legal guardian. But yeah, I'm sure there was lots of unhappy marriages out there. That we know of a few. people who didn't really enjoy being married, kings and lords who abandoned their wives. You know, it was harder for the women to do that, though some did. I'm thinking about Eleanor of Aquitaine, who just, you know, divorced the King of France, said he was impotent, couldn't give her a child, he couldn't get it up, and so she divorced him and married Henry II of England. So, you know. Then she also had a terrible marriage with him. He ended up arresting her after she rebelled against him. So, yeah. Henry the side piece. Yeah, Henry is the side piece, isn't he? He's the sidearm, the side sword. He's the dagger.
My word is my word. Because you're going to get married, and that's that. Until then, nothing changes.
Oh, wish that arrow had hit me in the head.
Don't talk nonsense.
What if I don't like her?
So what? You won't be the first or last nobleman with an ugly wife. There's a solution to everything. And you'll get used to it in time.
In time? In time?
Yeah, you can fuck everyone else.
And after the wedding, you'll hand over everything to me. Ratai, Perkstein.
You won't.
After the wedding, I'll convene the council of nobles your father picked and recommend that they decide in your favor. That's a promise. Are we agreed then?
Aye. Agreed.
Glad to hear it. And now, Henry.
And now Henry. Eleanor of Aquitaine is a great historical figure. She probably wasn't a very nice person. Yeah, but I don't think most people in the past were very nice people. You know? I think most of them would have been awful people. You really had to be for the most part. To survive. A lot of the time you had to do horrible, horrible shit. Okay.
Henry, have you put an edge on my sword? Come and join us.
Sure
Here
did.
I am, sir.
Let's take a look at it. Good work, Henry. You're a blacksmith through and through.
I just used
Thanks,
the
sir.
blacksmith's kit.
So now, to the reason I wanted to talk to you. As you no doubt know, there's a big change in store for Hans. He's getting married.
He has to get married.
Has to, wants to, it doesn't matter. He's
He's going to.
As you can see, he's none too pleased.
I reckon I can see why.
It's clear that if it were up to him, he'd keep putting off the wedding in the hope I'd change my mind. But I won't. I've given my word to Lord Botsek of
Mazel
Kunstad,
tov to Hans,
and I
by the
don't
way.
break
Yeah.
my word.
I don't think he's very happy
So
about
your
it.
job, Henry, when the time comes, is to make sure the wedding actually takes
What about
place.
coming in,
And if
Hans?
our young lord refuses, you have my permission to drag him kicking and screaming to the altar if need be. After all, who else should take care of him other than the young lord's squire, eh?
Well, if he doesn't want to get married, you can't force him to, can you?
What I can and can't do is none of your business, Henry. Is that clear?
Of course.
Excellent. Agreed.
And when is it supposed to happen?
Kingdom Come 3.
You'll find out in good time. In the meantime, stay in these parts till Butchek and I arrange all the details with Herald.
I thought we were going back to Ratai.
We'd just be losing time. I'll give you coin so you can find decent quarters and have enough to live on. Radzig also agrees you'll stay with Capon as his right-hand man.
All
Right
right.
hand indeed.
Where is my father, in fact?
Somewhere in the fields outside the village. He took his unit to rout the last of the Pragas. They should be back around now, I reckon. You could go to meet him. He'll definitely be pleased to see you. He'll want
Father!
to hear how you fared today. And he won't be disappointed if you ask me.
Maybe a DLC. I don't think it's going to
Go
be
with God.
be a DLC. I think it's just going to be KCD 3. I think that's what they're setting up. We've seen the DLC. Well, they've talked about some of the DLC. One of them is going to be in a monastery. And another one's going to be about plagues.
And don't forget what we...
Thank you for the encouragement before my journey. And don't worry about the wedding. It had to happen one day.
Oh, bloody Hanush.
He is quite bloody, actually, so are we all.
What did Hanush talk to you about?
Various things. You don't need to know everything, Henry.
Yes, I do. I'm your side piece.
Oh, come on. You can tell me. You know you've always been able to rely on me. Now, maybe we've had the odd quarrel, but that's water under the bridge now. Your secret's safe with me.
Secret? Ugh, I don't know if you can call it a secret. I'd say it's already the talk of the town in Ratai. Hanush told me he has no intention of handing over what's mine. Not until I get married, at least.
Wasn't he supposed to hand it over when you reach maturity? No strings attached?
Yes,
He
was.
He likes it,
And
though.
I'm not
He's
happy.
keeping it.
but what can I do? Have him dragged before the king's court?
He's right there.
Either I fulfill his condition,
He's right next
or
to
I
you.
force him to drop it. Oh, I have to think this through.
What are we going to do about the wedding?
What can we do? Nothing. You heard what Hanush said. He doesn't want anyone to accuse him of not keeping his word. He promised Bocek he'd marry me to his niece, so that's what he's going to do. I'm not sure what to do. After what happened.
Well, we can still, you know,
I mean,
do that.
me and you. I suppose we'll just have to wait and see how things turn out. I'm still young. I want to have fun. And
You can
instead
still
of
have
that, I have
fun.
to marry
You're a
some
lord.
witch I've never seen.
You can
Also,
bang anyone.
She's bound to be ugly. She'd have been married off ages ago otherwise. Damn it!
I wouldn't be so pessimistic.
Aye. But on the other hand, she's rich.
Sure
Maybe
is.
she'll be pretty as well.
No chance. I'm not
Yeah.
that lucky.
I'm sure she will.
I've been thinking, though, if I get married and have a son, I'll name him after you.
After me.
Heinrich.
In German.
Ah, you see, it's in fashion at court these days.
Ugh.
And what have you got to complain about? You should be pleased. Or would you rather I name him Vakalin?
No, I'm pleased. Honestly. I hope he turns out to be a great man.
Of course he will. He'll take after me. He'll perform great deeds, you can be sure of that.
What was it like before we turned up? Must have been hard.
It was fucked up. I was hit by an arrow. And then, we were just stuck in the fortress.
Naming
with
after
no
the
food.
side piece
But
is a
you know
little
what?
much. It is, isn't
I
it?
didn't even
It's a
remember
bit weird.
Navarkov. That escape through the crypt from the Italian court cured me.
I'm glad to hear it.
Very,
I was
very
really
creepy.
worried about you.
Likewise. We lost all the silver.
We couldn't save it. As soon as they got into the courtyard and basement, it was clear we'd lose it. But still, the main thing is that you came back safe and sound.
Ah, how very sweet.
What about your injury? You said you got hit.
Godwin pulled the arrow out straight away. It didn't go in too deep, thankfully. I was wearing armor, and in the fray, I didn't even think of it. It's only starting to hurt now, in fact.
Do you want me to take a look at it later?
Why not? That's kind of you.
I found Brabant in the camp.
Brabant?
Killed the bastard.
What? I thought he turned tail. That would have been just like him.
No, he's
I
dead
suppose
now.
he really cared about the silver.
And? What happened?
He caught Sam. He was going to kill him. I finished him.
Oh, I hope he suffered.
Oh, he did.
Begged, whined, whimpered.
Pissed
I
himself.
hope Ada enjoyed looking down on that.
What are your plans now?
I'm in no hurry for the courtship, believe you me. We need to stay in this region, so we'll hole up somewhere for a while. At the Devil's Den, say. Or we'll find something more private.
Aw.
And when the time comes and Hanush summons me for the courtship, I'll send a message saying
He's,
I'm
once again, he's
seriously-
standing right next to you.
Do you
He's
think he'll fall
listening
for it?
to everything.
I'm sure he will the first time. Then we'll see.
You could do something that makes Yitka not want you.
Good idea.
I'll have to be on my way. Stay strong.
I will. Send my regards to Radzik.
Go with God, then.
Talk to your brothers in arms, also meet up with Radzik.
And don't forget what we said.
Safe journey, Hanush. And send my regards to Bernard.
What arm is broken? Why is this... I don't have that debuff. What's broken? Let's go meet Radzig.
Go!
I do want to talk to my boys, but should probably talk to father.
Go!
Ooh! Hello? Oh boy. Who's screaming? Unconscious. Is he one of ours? I don't think he's one of ours. Who's that guy? Just a soldier. This guy is one of ours. We took a few casualties, it seems. So much good stuff. Oh. Today's the day of Castile and Leon. They celebrate the day that Charles V defeated the Comuneros. Oh, is it? Well, that's cool. Didn't know about that. I have found a few fun documents about that. Unpublished as far as I'm aware. Basically, Charles getting loans from King Manuel of Portugal. Him just loaning a bunch of money to fight against the Comuneros. You know, they remain unpublished, unstudied. Maybe someday I'll do that. It's a fun war. Fun. You know, as much as wars can be fun, it's interesting. Didn't know he asked me off for money at school. Commoners are a big threat. Yeah, he wasn't, you know... He wasn't best pleased about it.
Whoa!
They were dangerous, for sure. And I don't think anyone's written about that he lent the money. Because I don't think anyone's found those documents. Or at least if they have, no one's done anything with them. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I will. Oh boy. This is what everyone has to do after a battle. Loot whatever you can, take whatever is useful, and then just ideally bury the bodies, so it avoids the spread of nasty diseases. But of course, sometimes you don't actually bury them. Other times you just stuff them into common graves. Oh, can I go celebrate after this? I want to celebrate with the lads and the ladies. Yeah, roll credits. The main objectives. I mean, main objectives were just,
The story is ended.
you know, complaining at Charles about everything. That he wasn't paying enough attention to Castile and
So,
Aragon. Which is true.
Are you
Mostly
happy now?
Castile. I don't think they meant to take it as far as they did, but in the end they did. Kinda wanted to have a party with my friends, you know.
I'm happy. Victory is ours.
But at what price?
War is a dirty business. No one has the power to change that. I didn't understand that before. But I do now.
I know that feeling. I tried to tell you about it,
Oh, she's
but I
jiggling.
reckon there are some things you've got to figure out for
No
yourself.
peace in the afterlife, huh? She's
For
just
instance,
jiggling
revenge.
Should I have sat back and done nothing? After everything that happened?
Whatever you
all over.
did,
She's a jiggler.
it was your decision.
It's right that you dealt with Istvan tough. To hell with the sword, but that bastard had it coming. But I'm a little afraid that revenge might have become the only thing you care about. Brabant and Owlet deserve to be punished, but
Dad's on Ozempic, though.
death
He's lost a lot of
darkens
weight
the
since the
mind.
first game.
He chose his path. We can't reproach him for that.
But sometimes it's better not to play by their rules. Better not to be like them. And turn the other cheek.
Nah,
the other
bro.
cheek? They deserved it.
They did.
I must have sworn 1,000 times never to turn a blind eye to evil, let alone run from it. And that's what guided my actions.
You behaved as your conscience dictated.
She's a jiggling.
Nobody can reproach you for that.
You chose a different path than I'd like. But I'm not the one to judge you. I hoped you wouldn't make the same mistakes as me. But I suppose it's the times you live in.
In war, there
Thank
are
you for the
times
follow.
when you only have bad choices.
1 second. Bloody hell. Don't accidentally Alt F4 this. Thank you for the follow, Gamies98. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it. The diet in heaven is amazing. Have you seen Jesus's abs? I know, right?
Worse ones.
And still you managed to stay
It's from
clean,
lifting the
Henry.
cross.
You spared the innocent, even though it would have been easier to sacrifice them.
I did spare the innocent.
Malashov. Semin.
Yeah,
Innocent
Samine.
people shouldn't have
I
to
suppose I
die.
could have handled it better, but
I'm glad I found the courage to defy
I
orders.
saved the Samines.
All right. You avenged an evil act. But you behaved like a bandit.
No, I didn't.
Plundering and robbing poor wretches.
Didn't do any of that.
Oh, my son.
You're just figments of my imagination.
So what? I have no regrets.
Uh-oh.
What do those yokels matter? Why should I feel sorry for them?
Uh-oh.
I'd do it again if I had to.
Oh, Henry. Henry.
Was that the bad ending? Can't I talk to Radzig? Can't I go have a beer with my friends? Must I be judged by the ghosts of my parents?
Oh, don't leave. You trampled everything I taught you underfoot.
Oh boy, this is the bad
You've
ending, huh?
turned into the very thing you wanted to take vengeance against.
No, I didn't.
You're just like Istvan.
Wow, fucker, buck.
Farewell.
I'm not. What the fuck? Okay, I guess my last answer was a bit mean. Jesus Christ! Okay, they're just figments of my imagination, so that's fine. I'm just a bit mad at myself. It was that last answer, it was just mean. But I didn't kill any innocents, I didn't burn down the village. I guess because I haven't actually killed any innocents, I didn't burn down the village. Sure, I killed Markvart and, you know, Brabant, but...
So, this time it seems it really is the end.
Father.
Ah, fuck them, they're dead. Lost Radzig, he's
did it.
alive. And
You
he's
got
proud.
them.
Hello,
Tough,
Hades.
Van Owlets. Even that damned scavenging ginger fox is gone.
And Brabant. Killed him too.
Your mother and Martin would surely be proud of you.
Oh, they just said mean things to me. I don't think they would be very
Perhaps.
proud.
In a way.
Of course they would. You avenged them. You prevented a war. You saved a lot of people, and after all that, you're still in one piece.
Exactly, thank you.
That's
Someone
not a bad
appreciates
performance
me.
for an ordinary bastard.
Wow. Jeez.
You even succeeded in getting that adventurous sword of ours back.
I did. It's a pretty good sword. Not the best sword in the game, but it's good.
Your sword.
It all started with this. Martin truly was a brilliant blacksmith. It sings so nicely. But it's not singing for me.
I killed so many people with it as well. Hundreds. Thousands
It's
of them.
yours.
I actually have to see how
Son.
many people I've killed. Hooray! I'm getting a sword I've been using all game. I committed atrocities with them, apparently. With it.
What happens now?
My parents were very mad at me. Oh, they're
Now
ghosts.
we'll get on with life. Do you remember what I told you? That there are some things in the world worth living for. Blue skies, warm sunshine, green grass underneath your feet, beautiful girls.
Beautiful
Good
boys.
wine, good people, and a fine steed underneath your backside, yeah.
Enjoy it while you can. I can assure you nothing lasts forever. And if you're missing that excitement now, which I'm sure you are, you can be certain that it'll find us again itself one day.
Kingdom Come 3.
I believe there are interesting times still ahead of us.
Kingdom Come 3. Henry kills everyone.
By the way, that buxom lass that you were with?
Hello, Adopian.
Oh, come on. She's old enough to be my mother.
So what? I think you could do with a bit of mothering.
Oh boy.
Besides, a
He
well-built
likes
lass
milfs.
like that, she'll see you through the hardest of times.
Wow. I didn't actually get to have a drink with my friends. But I will, even if I have to reload the damn game. I'll go have a drink with my mates. Okay. Credits. No, thank you. Ah, there we go.
No. Telling you, Jai Devil is a hell of a marksman.
Hello, cute boy Kappa. Been a while.
I'd bet my right arm that drunk as he is, he could still hear anything.
Yeah, you didn't hit my parents being mean at me, though.
Remember Von Orlitz?
You really bet your right arm.
In fact, I will go further.
Right. I've also seen this part.
Your crossbow.
Uh-oh.
I heard about some William fella who shot an apple off someone's head.
William Tell.
Or was it Walter?
At least take that. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Shut up! You're wasted. Never seen you this bad.
I agree. Kubienka. Kubienka's right. Put it on.
This will go down in history.
Oh, definitely.
You fucking moron!
Oopsie daisy. So that's how he loses his eye, huh? And that's how he loses his eye. Okay. No credits, thank you.
What is it?
What is this?
Sire, I bear news from the Italian court. There's been a robbery.
What?
Apparently Margrave Yob's people, they freed the hostages and stole all the silver.
Good King Sigismund.
and
What?
vanished.
What?
All our silver?
All of it. But that's not all, sire. Word has come that Jobst is mustering an army and is planning to go to the aid of
Yeah,
Kuttenberg.
Sigismund, they did do a good job with him.
Oh, that treacherous little whore.
He is one. Is he going to kill the messenger?
That snake. That
He is.
fucking turncoat!
Everyone's super fit.
Get out!
But he's been carrying Hungary on his shoulders for 20 years, so you know. Not 20, like 15 or
What
something.
are you still standing there?
There's more.
Spit it out!
Sire, Ladislaus of Naples, he's declared himself king of Hungary and lays claim to your lands. He landed at Zadar with an army.
Anything else?
Well, your Cumans plundered the estates of the house of Wallenstein. The widow Anna is demanding compensation.
Compensation? Compensation she wants. That little widow? And how are we supposed to pay that when there's no one even capable of guarding our treasury in the middle of fucking town?
Oh. This poor guy.
Anything else?
No, sire, that's all, sire.
Well, you're still alive, though. That's good. About Sigismund, hear me out. Oh no, Adorpian, don't.
Country!
The wig, though. This game's great. Back to Hungary. I hope we can visit Hungary. Oh, he's put some clothes on.
We're going back to Hungary. Get packed immediately and give the orders.
Sire, how am I to pay the wages of the Prague troops?
He did take it well, didn't he?
Do you know what happened to our silver from the Italian court?
I do.
Then fucking get it back! Give it to the Pragas for all we care. Do whatever you like with this accursed Czech silver.
He
But
did
sire,
stay very calm. I wouldn't.
I would need something to see.
How the fuck did he do that? It was fucking magic, that was. Hooray! Sukdol was liberated, and Wenceslaw forces under the command of Jobst of Luxembourg and Radzy Kobyla marched to Prague. The pro-Sigismund coalition has fallen apart, and Otto von Berghoff's Pragas are negotiating a truce. Together with Žižka's band, you are back in Devil's Den. If you wish, you can return to completing unfinished side quests and exploring the Kuttenberg and Trotsky regions. Hooray! Okay. Why am I half naked? Why am I half naked? What the devil? Why did it take my clothes? I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Why did it take some of my clothes off? Okay, now I have Henry's longsword. That's good. Is that my bassinet? No, that's not my bassinet. What else did it take off? It was just my legs? Okay. Took off me legs! Okay, where's the bed? I need to dump some stuff.
I apologize.
Okay, I think I might have some quests to do still. So let's do them for today. And then tomorrow we'll play something different. Something else. There's still some quests to do in the Trotsky region. Might be worth going there.
You wanted to talk to me at Sukdol. What about?
About your future. I've commanded countless men. And no doubt I'll command many more. But you, Henry, you have something the others didn't. The heart of a real warrior. I know you're still in the service of Lord Perkstein and have duties to carry out in that...
Oh, I'm sorry about your internet, Adorpian. Well, I hope you have a good night. Thank you for stopping by.
Regard, but I wanted to tell you,
My
if
one
that ever changed,
one and
I
only
would be
son.
honored if you stood by my side as my right-hand man.
Refresh, refresh.
Thanks for the offer, but I have to stay with King. I'm his aide, after all.
I understand.
I'll stay with
If
Capon.
that changes, my offer stands.
What are your plans now?
Now we'll wait. I'll leave any further negotiations to Jobst and Radzig, but it's not over
What's
yet.
next in the channel now that
King and
KCD2 is
Prokop of
gone?
Luxembourg are still prisoners, and it's hard to say
think I'll
whether
play some
Sigismund will
more-
want to release them. Maybe
Some
we'll
more
have more work
half-sword,
to do.
dismembering
That's
guys.
why I'd like to have you
At least
close
tomorrow.
by.
Next week we'll see. I'll be away for a few days next week. So I'll probably be able to stream on Thursday. But maybe some half-sword streams, 1 or 2, and then I'll see what I can play. I'm very interested in Oblivion, but it's super expensive.
What did you think of the final battle?
Nothing.
The Oblivion
I didn't see
remaster.
much of it.
Looks pretty
But
cool.
even through the fortress walls, I could hear they didn't have a chance against you.
You could tell that by what you heard.
I hear the grass grow. I can find my way just by listening, with eyes closed if necessary.
Well,
That comes in very handy. when
eye
you're
closed
captured
at
and
least. You only have
blindfolded.
one now.
I hear we lost the silver.
Aye, such bad luck.
You got Oblivion
What can we
today.
do?
Jeez Louise.
I reckon God wanted us to
Someone's
stay poor.
rich.
We'll have to look for a way to make a living like we used to.
I found Brabant in the camp. He was torturing Sam.
Fucking killed him.
I killed him.
He
Glad you
deserved
did.
it.
I haven't been betrayed like that for ages. Such a buffoon. I never realized what he was really like. Oh well,
Snake.
a lesson learned. At least he can no longer deceive anyone like he did us. After what he did to Ada, that's all he deserved.
I've been waiting over a decade for this remaster, darling. Oh, well, same. Oblivion was my first, RPG. Not rich, just obsessed. Fair enough. I've been waiting for that, A Pinch of Happiness. What is this? A Pinch of Happiness. What is this? A pinch of happiness. Happiness you can't find anywhere else. Side effects may include dancing in the moonlight. Oddly enough, that's also what I call my penis. A pinch of happiness. No, that's not true. Don't clip that. Adorpian, I'm talking to you. Do not clip that. That'll be embarrassing. I will ban you. Mine was Morrowind. Well, Morrowind's cool. We're going to conquer the world in Crusader 3. Crusader Kings 3. Ah, yeah, I'd love that. I'd love that. Crusader Kings 3 would be pretty fun. Just making really balked people. But I might switch it up, you know, just do like one stream of Age of Empires, one stream of CK3, you know, stuff like that. Keep it fresh. Or not.
Praise be, Father.
You still think of me as a priest. I'm amazed.
I'm glad you all came through it alive.
Aye. It was a close-run thing. We almost died of hunger, among other things. The fucking Praguers brought a trebuchet.
Yep.
They hit the tower, smashed the gate to pieces.
Sure
And as
did.
you probably heard, we lost the silver from the Italian court.
Mm-hmm.
They shot at you from a trebuchet.
It's a match for the finger of God, I can tell you. Once they've got it aimed, it hits the same spot time and time again. It knocks down walls just like a bombard. Twice a year is quite enough for an experience like that.
How did we lose the silver?
I don't know much about that, lad.
Gone because of my
We
connection.
were cooped up in
Good.
the fort at the time.
Too late
praying
now.
to God to save us. The silver's gone. The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away.
Do you think it would have been better to give it to them in the first place and avoid all that?
There's no point thinking about that. Besides, it's highly likely they'd have betrayed us anyway. Von Berghoff and Brabant are
Can't
swine
wait to
of
kill
the
von
highest order.
Berghoff.
What the hell did you eat? The food had already run out when I went to get reinforcements.
The men cut up leather belts and tried to cook them. It wasn't any good, and there wasn't enough of it. Janos Uher cooked something up out of ash, weeds, and sawdust. That didn't go down well either. Then we were all so hungry that the rumbling stomachs kept us all awake. And then came the worst bit of all.
Oh. Did it look like a sausage?
No. We ate the only part of our gear you don't need in battle. Stinking brains.
Ah, they ate the underwear. What the
I
fuck?
bet you didn't expect you'd have to brush off your fighting skills because of us, did you?
That's true. I thought I'd find you in a tavern with some girls. Give you both a clip around the ear and drag you back home. And instead, this. But we survived.
Sure did.
Praise be to God.
And thanks to you.
Come now. At least I had some excitement in my old age and saw home again. But I hope you won't give me any more trouble. And I can devote myself to drinking
Sure.
and other enjoyable pastimes.
What will you do now that it's all over?
It's all ogre now, baby.
I'll stay at
All
Devil's Den
ogre
a while.
now.
I quite like it here. And then we'll see.
So you'll stay with Zizka?
Well, it's not that I'm not fond of the bastard and the rest of them. But it's like this. I'd much rather drink with them than risk my neck again. Besides, I don't know if there's anyone worth risking my neck for, or if it would change anything anyway.
Right. Let's get all the loot. Not that I need it. I'm rich. What did everyone think of the game? Did you enjoy it so far? Did you like the gamey game? It was fun, wasn't it? Fun old adventure. Much more of a fighty story than the previous one. Of course, there was the Siege of Townbreak, but it doesn't compare to the Siege of Sukdol, or everything we have to do in between. Pretty fighty. Oh, I guess I can put most of this stuff down. So many potions here. What the hell? Put a bunch of this stuff away. Okay. Henry's longsword. I think it's really good. Also nice watching you play it, to be fair. Ah, it's very kind of you. Well, I'm doing this for you guys, you know, and for myself. Mostly myself, if I'm honest, because I'm enjoying it, having fun. But I do enjoy having company. Catherine!
Catherine, I'm so happy to see you.
And me you, Henry.
It was cool, wasn't it?
Well, the last few days here in the fortress must have been awful.
The fortress isn't here, though, Henry.
How did you get through them?
The same as everyone else, I suppose. I just try to stay
It is
alive.
cool, isn't it? It's a fun game.
We got hungrier and hungrier. But you forget about that after a while. You even get kind of used to seeing death at every step. The worst thing was the feeling of powerlessness. I'm used to being in control.
Oh. Well, she's kinky, isn't she?
I killed Brabant.
Good.
Good.
It's good he paid for what he did.
Yes.
It's good he
yes,
can't
it
harm
is.
anyone again.
It's good that I killed
but
a lot of
I'm
people.
sad for every horrible deed we do to put right other horrible deeds.
Yeah, my parents were very judgy.
Even so, I think there was no other option.
But I didn't even commit that many atrocities.
You have no idea how right you are. I wanted to tell you that, you're one of the bravest women I ever met.
Oh, come now.
No, it's true. After all you've been through, you never complained. And everything you've done for us, we couldn't have done it without you.
Exactly.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
You're a great spy.
Thank you.
And I beat
hope
up
you'll
your
get to know
stalker.
peace now. You deserve it.
What's come over you?
Hopefully you.
Nobody ever said anything like that to me.
They should have, though.
Thank you. What did you mean, one of the bravest? Who else did you have in mind?
Someone from back home. I think you'd like her. I'll tell you about her one day.
Honestly, the stream has often been my company while making and having dinner. Ah, I'm very glad to help, Adorpian. It's fun, you know. Playing games is cool. Having company to play games is also cool. It's like you know, playing games with friends. Except no one's getting salty because they're losing in Mario Kart. Then again, we might do that. Kubienka!
What's your plan now?
That's obvious, isn't it?
Drinking.
Getting drunk doesn't count.
I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm too old for a life of adventure. But I'll wait and see what Shishka comes up with. One thing's for sure. I won't get involved in anything without him. And it has to be something special. It will be hard to top the Italian court.
I love it, topping the Italian court. You underestimate my ability to get salty. Well, I hope it doesn't apply to your food. Hansi! Shouldn't be under a tree when it's raining, you might get hit by lightning. Can't even talk to him. Okay, so what do we have now? There seems to be a quest there, or at least new quest. Fortunately, it does apply to my food. Oh no.
Excuse me?
Who has a quest for me?
My respect.
Is it this guy?
What do you need, my friend?
Can I ask you something?
About
course.
life?
What about?
Why is this place called the Devil's?
Why do you think?
Would you prefer the noble?
Well, I didn't want to...
Devil's Den sounds better anyway.
Maybe so, but it doesn't really instill trust in folks.
What's new around here, innkeeper?
Well, nothing much. If there was something, I'd tell you.
So who has a quest for me? Is it not him? Is it her? Strange. They still hate me and the Patovits. Oh, it's the village that had all the soldiers. I'm guessing it's abandoned now. Maybe not. They hate me in Raborsh. Sometimes I forget to put salt in. Other times I forget I've already put salt in when I season my food. Oopsie. Oopsie schmoopsie. Oh, there's a quest there. A huntsman. What else do we have? We have some quests on us, don't we? Maybe we can do that? We've killed Sigismund and all his cronies. Sure. I can fight people. Okay, let's finish up what we have. Because this will probably be the last Kingdom Come stream for a while. Maybe I'll be back when there's some DLC. An ambush, you say?
Go to hell!
You first, mate.
For glory!
Fuck me!
Who's that? Oh, it's a fucking cumin. Excuse me. Sigismund's left. You should have gone with him. Take that. Nobody saw that, right? Oh, yeah. I have stuff to do, but... Deft hands? I do have deft hands. Vitality... Nothing to pick. Speech... Hustler! It's not what I meant to do, but since I'm here... I meant to see how many people I've killed. Which I assume is going to be a whole of a hell of a lot of them. A whole of a hell of a lot of them. Thievery. So much stuff, so much stuff, so much stuff. Marksmanship? Oh, good. Probably could have used this. Statistics, there we go. So, enemies killed 439, people killed 576, 102 animals. Okay, so I've killed just, I have 1,000 people, right? That adds up to 1,000, right? Math, no good. Math, no bueno. 439, 576. Just about 1,000 people killed. I guess my parents were right to disown me. Even though they've already given up the ghost. They were mad at me.
Oh, you pooch.
And the only reason you've killed less people in this game is because you don't have DLC yet.
Here you go.
So you know me too well. You know me too well. I've killed fewer people so far, but that's not going to stop me. I will murder all of them. Is this the right way? Yeah. Sigismund's people have left, at least, so we could probably, I don't know if this quest is still going to be bugged, but we're going to find out. That's a caravan.
Hey, do you have anything to eat? I haven't eaten for such a long time, and I know you'll be happy to share.
Not with that attitude.
You're sorely mistaken.
Oh, yeah? I'll show you!
Come on, then.
Show your stuff! Enough! I give up!
No, you don't. They had cheese! They're pretending to be hungry. They have cheese and bread. I was hungrier than you just, like, 2 days ago. I was dying of starvation in a castle. Bloody peasants. Bloody peasants. How far is it? Oh god, it's still a bit too far. Maybe they are lactose intolerant. Now then they have the bread. Unless they're gluten intolerant too.
Go!
Also, I don't think people actually knew they were lactose intolerant. I think they just ate cheese and like, oh, I pooped myself when I ate the cheese.
Quick!
But I do love cheese. Oh, pooped myself again. Then again, maybe the lactose intolerant just died. They pooped themselves and fucking died. Hello? No? Ah, hello.
I came to talk to you.
What are you on about, yokel?
Oh, you're
This
gonna die.
is a military position, not some tavern where you can blabber nonsense.
Okay, devil. You're gonna die, baby.
All right, then. We'll leave the talking now and move right on to the slaughter.
We'll see about that. Bring it on, you louse!
The hell with you!
Come on then.
I've been waiting for you!
Should be wearing a helmet.
Damn! I'm bleeding.
And now you're dead.
I'm all yours!
Yep. You are. Problem solved. I mean, back then there were probably 300 other reasons why they would be constantly pooping. Exactly. You're pooping yourself to death. You're not very worried about the, you know, oh no! Why am I pooping myself to death now? What can it be? Was it the mushrooms? Was it the bread? A million ways of pooping myself in medieval Europe. I drank some still water. It made me poop myself. That's how me dad died. He ate some mushrooms and fucking died. Dumb ways to poop. So many dumb ways to poop. That song is pretty funny. Dumb ways to poop. You ate the mushrooms from the forest, even though they killed your Uncle Steve. Dumb ways to die. Sorry, horsey.
What is it, Mutt?
Yeah, I know. I killed the horse. So many dumb ways to die. You met Henry in the middle of the road, and you tried to rob him. Dumb ways to die.
Lord be with you.
They only
See you
accept
later.
sex. They only accept sausages. You know, Lumiere. Oh. Where's the guy I have to talk to? I have to give him this. Bam, ba-dam, ba-dam. Oh. Oh god, it's far. Ba-dam, ba-dam. They put it in Bohemia. Ba-dam,
It happens.
ba-dam.
Just
Careful.
watch where you're going next.
You won't believe this.
Okay, I thought she couldn't clip things at Orpian. Lied. Lied. It was all Liza Minnelli lies. Liza Minnelli lies.
Oh, excuse me.
Oof. Da, 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 da. Here we go. Covered in blood, giving the man the thing. Hello. Love giving men my thing. Hello.
Pfui. Wasch dich. Du siehst schrecklich
Yeah,
aus.
yeah, I stink. I got you the
Brought
thing.
you that safe conduct?
Mein Gott. You really did it. And
I
what
did.
about the soldiers? Where they are?
Nowhere now.
Buried.
I took care of them.
Himmel. No messing around with them, huh? You do us a great service, friend. And also save us much money. For that you deserve a reward. Thanks 100-fold.
Then give me 100 times the reward. He's gonna give me like 5 groschen.
My wares will bring you joy.
Didn't even say how much he gave me. I do need a bath. I do need a bath. Oh, there's a new travel point there. Cool. Are there more quests? Yeah, there was... Oh, Feast for the Poor. Break into the warehouse. Where is that? Steal Sigismund sausages. Oh, the warehouse is over there. Oh, that's easy. I'll go here, have a bath, and then go steal some sausages. Sausages. Sausage. Sausage. Everybody loves a sausage. A nice juicy sausage. I think these guys love a sausage.
Good doggy.
Good boy.
Like Janos says, hello? You want a sausage? Okay, that kind of sounded like a poor rat. Hello? You want sausage? Also slipping into Fran Drescher there.
What do you need, sir?
Sausage.
My body is in need of rest and relaxation.
Jesus.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
Your finest
I could use the company of a
please.
pretty bath maid.
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows. At least for a little while.
I can't wait.
Here we go.
Don't worry, friend.
Too hot for Twitch.
I must say, you really know how to treat a girl. But don't expect a discount in return. Anyway, I'll go and take a bath. I have other clients to attend to.
Well, it's my first time with a barber, let me say. I am satisfied. Oh, don't close the door. She closed the door on me. 1 minute they're complimenting your virility, and the next they're gone. Such is life. Such is life. You sound like Mickey Rooney in Breakfast at Tiffany's with that voice. Oh my god. Oh god, what does he sound like? I only remember him from A Night at the Museum. Oh god, I can't remember what he sounds like. He's imitating a Chinese man. Oh right, yes he is. Oh god, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Oh boy. Oh boy. That'll get me cancelled. Jesus Christ. Mickey Rooney imitating a Chinese man at the ripe old age of 99. I was doing Janos. I wasn't doing, you know. Janos is Hungarian. On that note, I'm a head out. Okay. Bye-bye, Dopian. Have a good night. See you soon. By soon, I mean tomorrow. Oh, fuck. I didn't bring any cabbages. Oh, god damn it. My cabbages! Oh, God. Where am I getting cabbages at this hour? Who the fuck sells cabbages? Oh, God, there. Over there. Oh, God, it's so late, though! Oh, I'm gonna have to break into a store to get a cabbage.
Into my yard.
And I'm telling you, that piece of land is mine.
I'm sorry.
Is there a cabbage patch? Did I have cabbage here? Watermelon? Wait, isn't watermelon South American? Problem solved. Is watermelon South American? I'm gonna have to Google this now. Can anyone Google if watermelon is South American? If they have it here, I'm guessing it's not. But
Well, come to your senses, yeah?
watermelons, or how they say in German, Wassermelone.
Easy, good horse.
You have to say it like that. Wassermelone, ja. Oh, meine Wassermelone.
Quick!
They're native to Africa. Ah, good to know. Okay. Good to know. There's so many good things that come from the Americas, so, you know. Okay, so this is the place where I have to do the sneakums, and they don't want me to kill anyone. Which is what I do best. Should probably take a potion. The Americans had meat potatoes. Potatoes, yeah, right. And tomato. Can you imagine? There was no pizza. No pizza before the early 16th century. It couldn't have been. Sad. Potatoes. Mash 'em, boil 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Now, how am I getting over this wall? Why can't I kill anyone? Oh, here we go. This is how. You're trespassing. Oh, no shit. That's the point. Oh shit, there's a lot of them. So, where's the warehouse? Ah, big building there. Oh, fuck the dog. The dog's gonna give me away. How do I get up there? Wheat comes from Asia anyway, so... Yeah, it does, but wheat is, you know, it's been in Europe for millennia. Rice, though, wasn't very common. Ooh.
Sod off.
It's always this stupid dog. How am I getting up there? Oh, is it in the middle or is it in the big building? Where do you think it's going to be? Not allowing me to kill people is a bit annoying.
Sod off!
Do you think the sausages are in the chest? Oh, it is. Feed the poor in Gutenberg. Don't mind if I do. Oopsie daisy. Did it. Sigismund's sausage obtained. Feed the poor. This time of night it might be unlikely.
What are you doing? Creeping about in the dark, eh?
I'm creeping about to fuck your mum. Jesus. Probably shouldn't have been that harsh.
Careful.
Good day to you.
Ugh. Ugh. Sounded vile. Where's the homeless camp? Does anyone remember where the homeless camp is? Is it over here?
Hey, come here.
What would you like?
I don't want to yell. You're new here, aren't you?
No.
Has Chenyek talked the head off you already?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. Don't listen to his bollocks about a fairer society and the honourable struggle for a better tomorrow. It's just bullshit to mess with newcomers like you. By the way, they call me Knuckles.
It sounded pretty convincing to me.
Aye. Chenyek can sweet-talk people like no other. I mean, Chenyek talks about sharing stuff fairly and how we don't do it for the money. But you know what? It's horseshit. It's every man for himself down here, even if they say otherwise. And Chenyek just gives it such a nice polish.
Are you saying he lied to me?
More like, he didn't tell you the whole truth. I heard from friends that Sigismund has a bottle of very fine wine somewhere in his warehouse.
I'm not
the
getting
kind
that.
of wine that you don't often see in these parts. I have a buyer for it. So if you bring it to me...
Well, I'll stick to what Chenyek told me. I'm not complicating it by stealing
Yeah.
wine.
Well, that's...
Chenyek said you could give me some gear, too.
All that talk about a quarrel when it comes to lockpicks, here's something you might find you...
Thank you.
Oh, you gave me stuff. Okay. Completely skipped that bit. Just want to give my meat to some, well, Sigismund's meat, I guess, to, some beggars. A lot of people about. Jesus, so many. Where are all these drunks going? Look at this.
Doggy.
Everyone's bloody drunk. The entire town is pissed. Look, one sober lady, and that's it. Everyone's bloody pissed.
I'm sorry.
Now, where do the homeless live? Was it around here somewhere? Ah, it's here, right?
Turn left at the molehill.
Not yet.
What?
Go away. Excuse me.
You're awake. I want to give you meat.
Did you lose something here in the daytime? What are you looking... Greetings, my friend.
I brought you some food.
I'm only giving you 5. 5 sausages.
Sweet Jesus, I can't believe it. I must be dreaming.
Stretch.
So much food. I'll fill my belly and even have some left over for tomorrow. Who do I thank for this feast?
Thank King Sigismund's people for all these gifts.
Really? He can't be too bad a king if... Long live our good... Farewell, my friend.
Ah! Did you lose something here in the daytime? Greetings to you.
I brought you some food.
I don't want to give him 45.
Sweet gee! I'll feed my... Who do I thank?
All this is from the Kuttenberg Guild.
Stretch!
And the good King Wenceslas.
Is this how the guild takes care of us? Wonderful! May God bless our King Wenceslas.
Wenceslas! Wenceslas! I can give you some sausage too.
I brought you some food.
Lose something here in the daytime.
sweet. Oh,
Sorry.
be that as it may. Take care.
Are you waiting for
Good
the
night.
sun to come up?
Oh, leave me alone.
Get up. Have food.
Oh, where do you think you're going?
Good day.
I brought you some...
Dear God! Oh, who?
All this...
Is mate. Farewell, good sir.
Okay, giving them a lot. Return to Chenyek. Do, 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 do. Our good King Wenceslas gave the beggars sausages. They didn't belong to him, they were Sigismund's, but that doesn't really matter. Good King Wenceslas gave Henry a task. Get rid of my wife, get rid of my wife, and so he fed her to the dogs. Well, that's what Marquard said. Marquard von Aulitz said Wenceslas fed his wife to the dogs. What bloody hell am I? I went a completely different way. The guard's drunk.
Whatever.
Whatever. Ba da 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 da. Do 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 do.
Ah.
God bless.
I did what you asked me to do.
Great! So you robbed the chest and fed the poor?
I robbed the chest and left a few heads of cabbage for Sigismund. He's good for a week.
Beautiful! Good work. What about the beggars?
I fed as many people as I could.
You're a hero. Folk will really appreciate that, you know. They've never eaten like this before. Now, that wasn't so hard, was it?
That's what
and
she
that
said.
feeling of satisfaction. We may not be any richer, and yet...
You know what? I'm beginning to understand the guild's modesty.
See? And now, let's talk about your next job. Just before I tell you more about it, try talking to Rat. I'm sure there are a few side jobs, and Goliath could teach you how to throw a prop. He's the best broad...
Careful.
So we're supposed to be, you know, we're supposed to be able to fight people, right? Strongest guy. Graveyard. Search for the Gutenberg Grandmaster. Do I already know who it is? Seems like I do. Seems like I know he sleeps in that house. Can't get in.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
I was hoping there would be a way to go round. Maybe not. it is him.
I think I heard about you in a fight club.
Really? About me? What did they tell you?
I'm here to
And
fight.
who, pray tell, are you?
Well, first things first, I'm Henry. From Scallops.
František is my name.
They told me I'd find the strongest competitor here. If it's not you, then I must be looking for some ghost.
I know this place like the back of my hand, and I've never seen a spook here. So I reckon you really are looking for me.
How does a city gravedigger like you become the best fighter in the area?
He fights
From
ghosts and
necessity.
zombies.
The cemetery looks like a quiet place, but at night it can get pretty lively.
So I wasn't far from the truth with those ghosts.
I take good care of the cemetery, so the deceased rest in peace and wouldn't even think of haunting anyone. But I'm always chasing out drunkards and young couples who disturb the peace and quiet here. Mine and all those under the ground.
Do you still go and fight people just for fun once in a while?
I used to do it all the time. I went to the tavern after work and picked a fight with whoever crossed my path. I've even spent a few nights under lock and key when I overdid it.
Let's do it.
That sounds like quite a wild youth.
Water under the bridge. I've turned a new leaf. I'm even on the bailiff's good side nowadays. That's because I can...
I challenge you to a fight.
Then you shall have it. But first, let's clear...
All right.
First of all, fight like a man. I'm not... You stick your nose outside the cemetery wall, and you... If you've had enough, feel free to give up.
Do you expect the same from me?
No. On principle, I fight as long as... And be so kind and try not to stomp around here too much.
All right.
We'll go over there. There'll be more... Oh, Peachy.
Oh, boy.
See you shit.
There
There you go.
That's that.
That wound. Oh, I've got a beating like that since I buried my pa.
There you go.
Don't be hard on yourself. You're no pushover either.
You better believe it. And my best years are long gone. Well, you beat me fair and square, I admit
Hooray.
it. Perhaps God sent you to me as a sign I should take it easy in my old age.
Well, it's true someone sent me here. But it wasn't God.
But with a successor like you, I don't really mind. So you won't think I'm a monster. I'd like to give you something as a reward.
Pretty fit for an old man, huh?
I don't have much.
He's probably
but I
35.
could teach you something. What do you say to that?
I'd like to learn something new.
I can show you how to deal with small repairs.
Ugh.
Or tell you how to sneak up on someone so quietly.
Okay, done. GG. We did it! Hooray! We beat an old man. Okay, what else? What do we have? So that's not here. That's in the other place. The other region. Trotsky. There's a quest there. Is that a quest or just a thing? Just a tipster. New quest. Oh. Is it a new quest? Because sometimes it says it's a new quest, but then it isn't. They lie. They lie all the time. $3,000 groschen. Jesus Christ. Okay. What did I do wrong? 3,000. Fuck a duck. My bad. My bed. I was in my bed.
I apologize.
Is it an actual quest? Who has it? This guy?
Oh, it's you. A blessed morning to you. We're now
Oh, is it the German guy? What's his face? Master Cock? What was his name? Menhard! Menhard. Master Cock. Ah yes, Master Cock. Was it Mr. Makes Men Hard? No, not here. Where is it? Oh, this guy.
Good day to you. What brings you here?
What do you want?
Are you in charge of the construction of St. Barbara's?
Oh no.
I hear you sent for
It's
a blacksmithing. Well, here I am. My name is Henry.
Johann Parler is my name, from the Parler Building Works.
I'm truly pleased to meet you, sir. So, what do you need? Nails? Carpenter's axes?
Close, but not quite. I need something, let's say, a bit more delicate.
More delicate, you say? And what exactly does that mean?
Oh, there's nothing to fear. Everything will be quite above board.
Quite, for
if
sure.
we are careful.
Oh boy.
You've never heard of my father, Peter?
No.
I can't say as I have.
He had a divine gift, but he didn't get the chance to see all of his wonderful buildings completed. That task fell upon my shoulders.
Well, it must be a great honor to continue with such a great work of architecture.
Is it
Honor? A great responsibility is what it is. Imagine I make a bad decision or make a mistake in the calculations. And this building, which my father oversaw for so many years,
so bad.
suddenly comes tumbling down. And that's why I called for you. Construction work is going slower than I'd hoped. Nevertheless, I'm still thinking ahead. Therefore, I'd like to conceal a protective talisman among the roof beams of the cathedral.
Why is that a problem?
Talismans don't grow on trees. I know of 3 here in town, but they're not for sale.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
The first is the horseshoe hanging above the door of the tailor's at the horse market. They say he once got lost in a snowstorm, and Saint Martin himself found him and brought him by horse to the town. He gave him a horseshoe as a reminder.
Still a horseshoe.
My word. That tailor was damn lucky.
Don't speak, just listen. The next talisman is a commemorative coin set into the cellar wall above the tavern across from the town hall. And the third is a nail somewhere in the beams of the potter's house in the Czech Quarter. They say he brought it from Sedlet Monastery years ago. I want you to get all 3, smelt them down, and forge an axe out of them that I can use to protect St. Barbara's. Putting a carpenter's axe in the truss work is an old tradition.
And no one will know it's made out of a horseshoe and a coin. Stealing, forging magical items.
Back again. Little glitch. We're back. not for very long. I think I'm gonna take
All
this
a bit
quest. I'm gonna
dangerous.
go. I'm quite
Perhaps a
sleepy.
bit, but doesn't the House of
The
God
internet is
deserve
telling me to
protection
go
more than a few
as well.
burgers?
Well, if you think so, why don't you try explaining it to them? This won't be an easy job, sir. And it won't be cheap either.
Have no fear. This is not a matter I intend to scrimp over.
Sure, I'll do it.
All right, I'll do it.
The pay's good.
If the pay is good.
It'll be more than good. Have no fear. But
Da-da-da.
don't come to see me before it's done. The less we're seen together, the better. Till we meet again.
I think that's it. We finished Kingdom Come. We finished the story. We'll be back playing again when there's a DLC out, probably. Until then, we'll play other stuff starting tomorrow. So thank you everyone who came. Thank you to everyone who watched, everyone who followed, and everyone who watched this adventure with me. So thank you everyone, and see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye bye.